especially if you're that type of Aquarius, because there are two types of Aquarius. The type of Aquarius that is a constant giver. Hi everyone, welcome back to No Light Tarot. My name is Hallie, so grateful to have you all. Let's get into this reading. I'm doing a reading on Harry Styles. I am using the Journey of the Sacred Bee. I got this like 4 years ago. Yeah, 4 years ago, oh my gosh, on Etsy. I really like this deck. I love it a lot. I don't use it that much, but I love it. Okay, so let's get into the reading. Doing Harry Styles update. When I was shuffling the cards, I got the energy of tired, and I was feeling tired, so I can relate. I'm a Sun in Aquarius. Our charts are actually very similar, me and Harry Styles. I feel like that's why some of you say I'm the best Harry Styles reader, because I relate to him a lot. Even though he is a man and I'm a woman, I feel like I can read him a lot, because he is a Sun in Aquarius, and he has a lot of earth and a lot of water, a lot of air in his chart, just like me. And also rising in Libra. So I can relate a lot to him. The reason I say that is because I recently had health issues. It's been an ongoing thing. I have anemia. So I have to really take care of my iron levels. I get tired sometimes. And when it's time for me to rest, it's really time for me to rest. And I say that because a lot of Aquarius, shout out to those Aquarius watching, a lot of Aquarius, sometimes we'll like drain ourselves. We're very 100% people. So we give a lot, we work a lot, and sometimes we even forget. Sometimes at work I'll forget to eat and have to remind myself to eat. Stuff like that, We really need to take care of our well-being in terms of drinking enough water. I have to set reminders, drinking enough water. So if you're Sun in Aquarius watching, try to get your water in. Drink as much water as you can. Eat, as much as you can. Especially if you have like Gemini in your chart, try not to drink, because that can really have an effect on your health. So I'm seeing that with him. I'm seeing that and I don't want to get too much into it because he does deserve privacy, but I'm seeing that he needs to take a break. I see him going non-stop. So with 4 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and 3 of Swords. So I said this before. I strongly feel like, and I have mentioned this, that his in fact, I just got like a throat issue, which I'm picking up his energy. I think he might have like a bronchitis, some kind of throat stuff going on. Just very Aquarius tend to get that too, especially if you're a man. Throat stuff, upper respiratory infection, that kind of thing. I see that. Having like issues like breathing, really like breathing. I feel that. So with 3 of Swords, I strongly feel like this relationship that he's in might be causing him to not really take care of himself, And I catch myself as Sun in Aquarius doing that too. Because we give out a lot. When we give a lot, Sun in Aquarius, we tend to neglect ourselves. And I found that with friends, with relationships, I tend to be like, okay, I want this person to succeed so much that I'll do everything for them, and then sometimes I'll forget about myself. So what I've learned to do, I've gone through this with therapy. If I give to somebody else, I give to myself, So if, for example, not all the time, but a lot of the time, I'll reward myself for things, and that really helps too, to remind myself that I deserve it too, And I think he needs that reminder that he deserves it too. I think that's why he attracts women that need him. I can relate a lot, trust me. I tend to attract men that need me, and then I wonder why I've attracted them, and it's because I put out the energy that I'll give you everything and I won't get anything in return, and it's not fair to him to do that. It's not fair to anybody to just constantly give and not get anything back. But especially if you're that type of Aquarius, because there are two types of Aquarius. the type of Aquarius that is a constant giver, you really need to set boundaries, and you really need to also give to yourself. So, in fact, I'm going to tell you a quick story. So, I was in a relationship for a long time. When I broke up with him, I would buy myself flowers. And I decided every day or every week, I would do something like things that I wanted him to do for me, I would do for myself. So, every week, I would buy myself flowers. I would send myself gifts, stuff like that. And it helped me heal a lot, because it reminded me, number one, why I left the relationship. And number two, it reminded me that it is possible to receive, So just putting that out there for anybody might help. So 9 of discs, which discs in this deck is pentacles. 9 of discs, I see here a lot of work. Like I said, I see him working a lot. And 10 of discs, the bottom of the deck, prospering from that. Let's see more of this work. I did a lot of, go back and watch my Harry Styles videos. A lot of what I predicted about him has come true. I feel like I said, I'm very connected. I feel like he's like I don't know, I'm trying to explain it. But I can read him very, very, very well, because, I don't know, I just see him being like me, which is kind of creepy. He's like, 3 years younger than I am? Or 4 years younger than I am. But I see how he is in relationships. I see exactly how I have been in the past. Sometimes how I still am, and I have to remind myself, I don't want to get into it, because I don't want to talk about people in my life. But it's just lessons that we learn and grow from. So let's see this 10 of discs. Let's clarify. 10 of discs, 10 of discs, 10 of discs. Okay, wow. So, I've always said for the past, 3 years that I've been doing this channel, I've always said that his love is going to be somebody older, and that they work together. And I see her coming into the picture very soon. The next 2 years, the moon, 2 of cups. Very, very soon. Queen of cups, 4 wands, and 5 wands. So I also see here, so I'm going to tell you guys a story, a fun story. But please, if you're not the story type, this is not the channel for you. But I like to tell stories because it gives perspective. I used to date this producer guy, and I would have images of my children, and a lot of things drew me to him. And those children look like him, and a lot of things drew me to him. He ended up at my yoga class, stuff like that, And I strongly believed that he was my soulmate, but it just didn't feel right. And I reclused, and I ended that situation because I felt like I wanted more. I felt like I deserved respect, even though I had the signs that he was my soulmate, whatever that means, or my life partner. I still felt like I wanted more. And that is a karmic. And I strongly believe Taylor is his karmic. I think she mimics a lot of what his life partner will be like. I think, like I said, she's very similar, but I don't think she is it. So they might be forcing a situation. I think they might be forcing 4 of wands, even some kind of union. I don't think necessarily marriage. But in that forcing, things are going to, with 5 of wands, really break down. It's going to break down the relationship a lot. And this is not a Taylor Russell, Harry Styles video, but I see her energy being present a lot. And him kind of distancing herself. He's distancing himself. She's moving in, that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's what I have for you. And it's funny because as an Aquarius, I just want to put this out there. People really misunderstand us. I feel like only Aquarius understand Aquarius. And something people misunderstand about Aquarius, I just recently went through this, we need space. If we're hurt, if we are thinking about something, If we're trying to put things into perspective, if the person badgers us, we'll never be the same. We need time to heal from any situation. Time to heal, time to think, time to have perspective. And if the person that we're with or we're dealing with or we've had a situation, whatever the story is, if we are having like conflict or some kind of issue with the person, or we're questioning if we should be in a relationship or not, which happens a lot with Aquarius, a lot. If the person is insistent and they force themselves in our lives, we want nothing to do with that person. And I think that's what she's doing. She's kind of like being a nag, you know, and I think she's sweet. I just don't think that they are compatible. I think she's used to giving more, and I think that's something that she needs to work on herself, clearly. I'm not trying to force her, but, you know. And I think over time she'll understand that the relationship with him was just never meant to work out. And that's okay, you know, and or work out for the certain time that it did. And it's not bad. You know, you don't have to cling on to things that aren't meant to be. They're just not meant to be. So that's what I feel. I love you all. Please make sure you're subscribed. Take care.